Hello my friend, are you ready for Bundesliga match day number 4? Then let's go!
Before we start, make sure you press the like button and subscribe to this channel that you don't miss any of my picks. Thanks for your support, buddy.
We are starting on Friday with the game Augsburg versus Mainz. We have a little bit of a favorite with Augsburg, which I don't really understand because Mainz only lost a single game and this was close to Werder Bremen. They managed to take a point against VfB Stuttgart and Union Berlin. Not bad results of Mainz, and on the other hand Augsburg was only able to beat St. Pauli, which has 0 points so far. And that's why I don't think Augsburg must necessarily be the better team. We have two options: betting on Mainz, Asian Handicap 0, or draw no bet. We get odds of 2.0. But in this game I think there should not be a winner, as I think the result might be 1-1 and my is just a draw with odds of 3.5, because you get the highest odds for the most realistic outcome, and that's a really interesting bet then. Heidenheim versus Freiburg. Both have 6 points and are close to each other, and Heidenheim is number 4 in the standings, which is kind of surprising because they lost their 3 best players and a lot of quality with it. But anyway, they were able to collect points against Augsburg and St. Pauli, not the best teams in the league. Scoring twice at Dortmund, also respect. But Freiburg, on the other hand, I expect them to be better. That's why I like the odds. We have interesting, almost equal odds on both sides, and that's for me a good reason to bet on Freiburg Asian Handicap 0 with odds around 1.9, and yeah, that's good enough for me. Union Berlin versus Hoffenheim. We get low odds on the home team. That might be realistic, but I don't like it. Also nothing to bet between Bayern and Bremen because the odds are terrible. Bochum Kiel, okay, might be a bit more interesting, as Bochum never is a favorite in a game like this, as they also have no point on their account, as well as Kiel, as at least they have 3 times as much goals as Bochum. But anyway, this is nothing to bet on, but for sure the last thing I would do is betting on Bochum. No matter that they are the favorite at home and they can win against a newly relegated team like Kiel, but I don't waste money and thoughts on a game like this. Frankfurt also way too high favorite against Mönchengladbach. I think it's not worth to put money on Frankfurt here. Maybe a small unit on a draw, but anyway, not my favorite bet. Leverkusen against Wolfsburg, hands off. And the only interesting game, we have 2 more interesting games left, but this one is the most interesting game at the weekend between Stuttgart, which played really good in the Champions League against Real Madrid, and the last year Champions League finalist Borussia Dortmund. And I really don't get why Borussia Dortmund is the underdog here. Okay, they lost the last 3 matches against Stuttgart last season, but I think Stuttgart is not this very good team they have been last season, and in addition to that, they lost their most expensive player to Dortmund with Zero Guirassy. So I think Dortmund is sure not the underdog here, and high odds of 2.9 give us a great opportunity to bet on Dortmund Asian Handicap 0. Draw no bet, you get odds of 2.1 1. I even will try Asian Handicap -1 on Dortmund here because it's so attractive with such high odds on a 3-way. I would say you can even get more value out of it to make it with an Asian Handicap, where you win with odds of 4.5 around if Dortmund wins with 2 goals in advantage. It's not impossible, but it's rare. That's why the odds are high, but I think the chances are not that bad. And in the last game, also interesting thing that a Champions League team like Leipzig has only odds of 1.6 against a team which has only scored 1 goal in 3 games and no point on its account. That's why I think 1.6 for Leipzig is still good enough to take it, 1.6, and yeah, that's one of my bets at this game day. So let's sum up and have a look at my bets on this game day.
Do you want all my betting tips for free in my VIP Telegram group? Then you will find a link in the video description.
I have 2 Ecker. The first one is Asian Handicap 0 on Freiburg and Dortmund and the Leipzig win combined for odds of 3.4. And I have a more riskier one, as you might know if you follow this channel, with 3 Asian Handicap -1 on Freiburg, Dortmund and Leipzig with odds of 38. Let's hit it! Come on! And press the like button if you want to win these odds.